You ever hear a story that just doesn't sit right with you? One that lingers in your mind long after you've heard it, making you question what's real and what's not? Well, today, I've got one of those for you. A chilling tale whispered about in hushed voices, one that many claim is more than just a story. So, before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Alright, let's get into today's story. Warning: the following video contains intense scenes, unsettling imagery, and frightening moments that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Proceed if you dare. Deep in the heart of an old forest, miles away from civilization, lies a place that hikers and hunters instinctively avoid. There are no signs, no warnings, just an unspoken rule that locals follow. Never step past the fallen oak. Those who do don't always return, and the ones who make it back, they speak of her. For decades, people have whispered about the Eyeless Girl in the woods. She appears only at dusk, standing among the trees, motionless. Her skin is pale, almost gray, and her dark, tangled hair falls over her face. But if you dare to get close enough, you'll notice what's missing. Her eyes, just empty sockets, as if something or someone had taken them. One of the most chilling encounters happened in the early 2000s. A man named Eric, an experienced camper, decided to test the legend. He had grown up hearing the stories, but never believed them. So, armed with nothing but a flashlight and a camera, he hiked deep into the woods, past the fallen oak. At first, it was just like any other forest. The usual sounds of rustling leaves, chirping insects, and distant owls. But then, the forest went silent, completely unnatural. No wind, no movement, just an eerie stillness that made his skin crawl. That's when he saw her, standing between two trees, no more than 20 feet away. She didn't move, didn't breathe, just stood there, watching. Or at least, it felt like she was watching. Eric raised his camera, his hands shaking as he snapped a photo. The flash lit up the darkness for a split second, and in that moment, she vanished. He spun around, searching the trees, but she was nowhere. Heart pounding, he checked his camera. The image was blurry, but he could make out the figure. And then he saw it. A second figure, standing right behind him. Eric bolted. He ran faster than he ever had in his life, dodging branches, tripping over roots, desperate to escape. When he finally reached his car, he locked the doors, started the engine, and didn't look back. Days later, he showed the photo to a friend, hoping for some kind of explanation. The friend studied it closely, his face slowly draining of color. Eric, the girl in front of you, she's not looking at you. What do you mean? Eric asked, confused. The friend zoomed in, pointing to the hollow sockets. She's not facing you at all. She's facing the thing behind you. Eric never stepped foot in those woods again. To this day, no one knows who or what the Eyeless Girl really is. Some say she was a girl taken and left for dead in those woods long ago. Others claim she's something far older, something that was never human. But whatever she is, one thing is certain. If you see her, don't stop, don't stare, and never, ever take a photo, because you might not like what's standing behind you. And that, my friends, is the story of the Eyeless Girl in the woods. If you enjoyed this eerie tale, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more spine-chilling stories. Also, let me know in the comments. Do you think she's real? or just a legend meant to keep people out of those woods. Until next time, sweet dreams.